Hi everyone, my name is Adalyn and with me I have
Kola.
so on today on GA Business Podcast, we'll be talking about why you should consider starting your own luxury business. Okay, so there are a lot of reasons why people start luxury business and for a lot of different reasons. So today, Kola, what do you think?
Well, I think starting business should be something everyone should actually start thinking
Yeah,
about
that's
now
true.
because it has more advantage
Yes,
than disadvantage. Because even if at the end of the day, if the business fail, you are not actually starting from nothing. You are
Yeah.
starting from experience. Because at
That's
least you've tried something, you put something into use, and at least you have the experience. So by the time you are starting again, at least you have more experience to leverage
And
on.
there's something I think about again, motivation for passion. You know, most people, when you do something that you truly want to do, I feel like you will excel in that area because there's a drive, there's a will, a motivation. Something motivates you to start this thing. You understand that, okay, starting, another thing is luxury businesses, there's job security because you chose it. You chose to start, so it's yours, and you can actually work from anywhere, everywhere, because you chose to start that particular luxury business.
That's true. One of the reasons why I think everyone should start thinking about starting his or her own luxury business because it's just the easiest route to become a billionaire. Let's look at all
That's
the
very, very
business,
true.
all the existing luxury business all over the world now. People who own them, they are multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
So there's no way you can work for people or you can work for any organization. Even if you work 50 years, which is even more than the normal 30 or 35 years, even if you work for them for 50 years, you can never become a billionaire.
Yeah.
So the only way you can become a billionaire, you can become really wealthy, is by starting up a luxury business of your own. Even if you are going to start from maybe a scratch, but at least as time goes on, you keep on scaling till go to a stage whereby everyone can key into it and start distributing the product to everywhere around the world. So another reason why I think you should start thinking about starting a luxury business is because you can't change the world
Very
if
true.
you are not a business owner.
Yeah.
But if you are a business owner, it's very easy for you to change the world, right? Because some of the returns you are getting from the business, you can actually channel it into charity.
Yes.
And
And it
that-
leverages you. It connects you to people. People see you for what you are doing, for
Sure.
what you involve yourself in.
Sure. Look at top guys like Bill Gates, like Mark, that owns Facebook. Most of them, they use most of the returns that they get from their business. They actually channel it into charity, funding people, development of underdeveloping countries. Look at during COVID-19.
Yeah.
Most of the funds that were used to actually kickstart the production of vaccines were actually donated by these top guys.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't have this kind of massive business, there's no way they would have been able to get the money to start funding underdeveloping countries like that.
Very
So
true.
starting a business, especially a luxury business, because there's actually money in it, it's very good because it helps you to be a kind of world changer, be able to contribute to the growth and development of your immediate society and also the world at large.
It's something I would love to add. Starting a luxury business is you can be creative. You are not confined to a particular sport.
Sure.
You can is very flexible. You are in this particular luxury environment, and then you are able to do other things. You have multiple streams of income. You are not confined to just doing this thing. You can work from anywhere. You can be anywhere in the world and still sell luxury. Like I don't know, I just think it's
And in terms of that creativity, if you are working for someone,
Yeah.
I just feel like this idea cannot work. Or this
Yes,
idea can just
exactly.
work for 2-3 months. Let me go and tell the MD or the C or something.
exactly.
You can just go there feeling that yes, this is the blockbuster, and yet just getting there, just
Oh, but exactly. It's like
Just
already.
because what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say you are more intelligent than I am or
Exactly.
something?
That's like another thing is it's you when you start a luxury business, you are your own boss.
Sure.
You can make decisions, but when you are working for someone, there are some things you can, even if this thing would work, but you can, even when you bring it up, there are some bosses that will be like, okay, so you think you know, and even if it fails, then you'll be blamed for it.
Yeah,
When you start
sure.
a luxury business, it fails. You see it as an elevation, like okay, yeah, this pattern failed. Let's try something else. There's always a drive. There's a drive and there's a will. You know that okay, it is my business. The truth is nobody wants their business to fail.
Sure,
So
sure.
when it's yours, you there's this thing that okay, this pattern didn't work, so let's try something else. But there's this motivation, there's this drive, there's this push that keeps you going. I don't know if you get it.
Sure, sure. Also, another thing is just that, like, you can't be a luxury business owner and be very lazy.
I swear,
It's not
that's-
possible because you have to be very, very hardworking. You have to be on your toes all the time. You have to be thinking of how to make things happen at every point in time. So being a luxury business owner makes you smarter and also hardworking. You can't just, if you're an employee, you can just say, okay, tomorrow I'll go to work by 8 a.m. and at most maybe 4 or 5:30 I should be done or something like that. But if you are the one that owns the business, it's not possible. Even by the time others are back in their home sleeping, you still have to be thinking, how am I going to ensure that this target we've set for this business in this quarter is going to be achieved? So as a luxury business owner, that you are not just selling anyhow kind of product,
Yes.
your brain is going to be working like round the clock. And that's one of the things I actually envy about Dr. Stephen Akitayo, the GMD of Details Global. This man is always awake. Like, it's more like, it works more like a spirit. At times 2 a.m. you'll be seeing sending a message to you, calling you, texting you, and just like, wow, this man, go and sleep now. Something. So
That's the when you sell luxury, you cannot sleep.
you can't sleep.
Even when you sleep, you are thinking of ways to make money.
Exactly. There was I was even thinking that, okay, even if this man tries to sleep for 1 hour, I'm sure in his dreams, the only thing he's going to be saying is just that, okay, how is details going to be like that?
That's true.
So I'm not looking at, okay, if someone like Dr. Stevie is not sleeping and putting that much time and hard work into his work, then how much more people like Bill Gates, people like Aliko Dangote, people like Sujimoto, people like big top guys, like will those guys be sleeping at all? But anyway, irrespective of that, it makes you very smart and it makes you hardworking because you have to put in all the efforts in you, all the strength, all the energy, everything you have in you. You have to help you to channel those things into the business, and it's going to make the business grow over the years. So another thing why I think starting a luxury business is very, very good is the fact that you can't be a luxury business owner and just be limited to particular environment.
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
You want to explore the world.
Yes.
Because you want to feel like, okay, let me just go to Canada, let me see what's going on there. Let me go to Paris, let me see what's going on there. Let me go to UK, let me see what's going on. So being a luxury business owner is going to like kind of propel you to be someone who wants to explore the whole world. Because you don't want to produce a product that is just limited to a community alone. And before you can produce a product that can actually appeal to people in other communities, you have to know them. You have to know their culture. You have to know what they like, you have to know what they don't like, you have to know something that if you produce this, we are able to package it very well. It's going to appeal to them and they'll be able to buy into it. So as someone who is into a luxury business, starting that kind of business is going to help you to be able to go around the world, to be able to get more knowledge and also get enough exposure for your
There's
business.
something I would really love to add. There's the feeling of financial independence.
Yeah.
When you own a luxury business, even if you do not own luxury at that particular moment, the feeling of I own luxury, like it will reflect on you as a person. Like there's this book by Dr. Stephen Billionaire Habits. A lot of people have read it that are not billionaires. But
Sure.
you start seeing, you know when you see this person, you be like, it's possible that this person does not have money or have money, but you cannot tell because they're already living in that circle. They already have this mindset, this thing. Because life is all about mindset, what you think, how you see things. So starting a luxury business, it gives you this thing that this is how people who do luxury business act. This is how they talk. This is what they do. You get it?
Sure. That's a very nice point. Another thing I love to say that it's actually a very good reason why someone should start a luxury business. You know, just of recent, Davido tweeted about his father buying a piece of land for him in
Banana
Banana
Island,
Island.
yeah.
And people were like, wow, this is someone's father. Another father are going to be saying, you, look at your weight, look at your weight.
I'm so
But
happy.
this is a father that, like, so, and people have forgotten that Davido's father is not just an ordinary person.
Yeah.
He owns a business, he owns a university for that matter.
Yes.
So if you have
He started from somewhere.
if you have a kind of business that it's out there, a kind of luxurious business, it helps you to be able to transfer wealth
Yes.
from even your own self to your children.
That's true.
And if your children are able to take the business, scale it, and ensure that they're able to manage it, they can also transfer it to what? To their own children. So having a luxurious business helps you to be able to transfer wealth from one generation to the other. Because we have to be sincere with ourselves. It is not easy to start from the scratch and become a billionaire in this country. I don't know about any other country.
Very
But
much.
as far as Nigeria is concerned, it is not just easy for you to just wake up one day and just start a business and after 4 or 5 years you're already a billionaire. No. But if you are starting from a stage whereby maybe your father already has a company that at least is well doing, at least if you come into play and you have your own better idea, you introduce new products into it, you produce new ideas, you can be able to what? Take the business from the position it is to a very higher business and make more money. So starting a business, especially the luxurious one, helps you to be able to transfer wealth easily from your own generation to your children, and even from your children to your grandchildren, from your to your great grandchildren. There was something someone was saying one day that he said that there are times he will just wake up and start saying foul, I start using foul language for his grandparents.
Yeah.
Why? Because he don't that assuming these people actually work when they were alive, they won't be going through all the things.
So it's pain.
So it's not like my grandma, how are you people at work? When your mates were working, what were you people doing? You were just doing rubbish up and down. Assuming you people at work, assuming you had a business, I wouldn't have to just go to school now and start looking for non-existing jobs out there. And also, that thing again about starting a luxurious business is that it helps to solve the problem of unemployment in Nigeria.
Yes.
Not even limited to Nigeria alone, all over the world. Because if you have to look at the statistics dished out by the NBS, about 33% of Nigerian youths are unemployed.
Very, very true. Even more.
Imagine, these are people that went to the university, not even university. At least they spent not less than 12 years, 6 years in primary school, 6 years in secondary school. That's 12. Exactly.
Right?
6 years in secondary school, 4 years in university. That's almost 12
Wow.
plus 4. That's 16 years. Now imagine going to be in an educational system for 16 years and now coming out at the end of the day with the reality that there is no job, there is nothing on ground for you. You don't know how dissatisfied you are going to be. But if though you have a kind of luxury business, you can be able to employ a lot of people because they don't even need to work with you
having
directly.
luxury business, it makes you your own boss.
Sure.
You don't have the ability to actually employ people, and there's this satisfaction you get when you are your own boss and then you are working towards something and you can feel okay, you can see that it's working, there's creative freedom. If you are attempting this particular thing and it's not working, you can easily change, you can easily divert because you are your own boss. But imagine you are in a work cycle that you have to report to your team lead, from your team lead, your branch manager, before this whole time takes this whole process takes time, and then slow down process, and by the time they even approve it, and you're like, okay, it's no work, let me just rest.
Sure. And one thing about starting a luxury business is just that, nothing in this life just goes smoothly.
Yeah.
Even if the idea is brilliant, by the time you start putting it into practice, you discover that, man, something, you might think that, okay, maybe by the time I'm done with this product, I'm going to sell it for like $10, and I'm going to make my profit considering the cost of production and some other thing. And by the time the product is done, you discover that, wow, even if I sell this thing for this particular amount of money, I'm still going to be running at loss, something like that. But one thing about you having your own business is that it helps you to face a lot of challenges.
Yes.
And from facing this challenge over and over again, you get to learn.
Yes.
And from the experience you got from learning, you are going to become a personal person individually. It's going to help to build you as a person that you're going to have this kind of mindset, okay, challenge is just part of life.
Yeah.
And with that, there's no amount of challenge or no amount of obstacle that may actually come your way. You still be able to have this mindset that no, I can still make this thing happen. I can still make things happen for myself. There's still possibility in this thing, and so many other things like that. So I believe you've learned one or two things.
I personally have.
What we discussed today. So please, if you are a young graduate, or if you are still in the university, or if you are an employee already, but you have this money and you are thinking, what should I do? What should I do with this money? Please, I want to tell you now that you should start thinking about starting up your own business, because no matter, even if you like
luxury
business, because even if you work for someone for 50, 40 years, you can still be as rich or as wealthy as the person who owns the business. So the best you can do is to start thinking. At least you don't even need to have the money first. Just have this idea. If you have this idea and you try to you refine it day in, day out, you don't get to a stage whereby you won't be able to just keep it. You have to
The good thing about starting your own luxury business, you don't really need so much capital to
Sure.
say I'm starting my own business.
Sure. So please, you don't really need to have everything just fashion out. You can start with wherever you are, and I trust in you that with the motivation and everything, you are going to make it. So thank you. My name is Kola Ole Muyiwa, and
My name is Andalino Deise. It was nice having you guys.
thank you.